Wait, where is everyone?
They're in the conference room.
Oh.
They missing mostly the beginning of the year. They was missing.
They're gonna be straight. Like, don't sleep on the Bulls.
They shouldn't have let
County football. He's the man. He's the man.
They're trying to protect the league. Trying to protect the players. So
Isn't it time for the sports zone? It's time now. Welcome to the Sports Zone. Welcome back to another edition of the Sports Zone. I'm your moderator, Ashley Scotland, and with me I have a panel of guys who love to debate the hottest topics in sports. I'll let them introduce themselves. Justin,
how y'all know me?
What's up, everybody? It's Jarrell Lieber. We back, man. It's good to see you guys.
Stephon Ellison, L to the Skins and the Wizards.
Yes, sir.
And I'm doing pretty good in this pink polo. It's your boy Justin Kerrigan, man.
well guys, let's jump right back into it. March Maddness has been nothing but madness. Everyone's brackets are all messed up, but we do have a Final Four. We have the Gators, we have UConn, we have Kentucky, and we have Wisconsin. So let me ask you guys, are you surprised at this Final Four? And out of these four, who's making it to this championship? I want to start with you, Justin.
Well, surprise, I wouldn't say surprise because all of these teams are like perennial powers in NCAA basketball. UConn might have been my surprise out of all four of them because I really didn't see them going this far. They got at the right time, and they have an impact leader in Shabazz Napier, who's basically carried the team through the NCAA tournament.
Like Kimber.
Yeah, he's taking his Kimber role and taking it to another
He's the
level.
leader in points, rebounds, and assists.
Exactly, and that's why I don't see them going to the final game.
True.
My final game would be Florida because of the experience. Billy Donovan is one of my favorite coaches in NCAA, along with Izzo, Coach K, Roy Williams. You know, he's an elite coach. He's a young coach. He won back-to-back championships in 06, 07 with a senior-led group, and he has the same group now with Patrick Young and Wilbekin at the point guard. Right. And, of course, I got Kentucky because John Calipari, that's my guy.
I agree.
And I love the young guys, Andrew Harrison. That boy got a ratchet. And of course, you got Julius Randle. If he can become more ambidextrous with both hands, he's going to be unstoppable. Willie Cauley-Stein, if he can get healthy, he's a elite rim protector. So I see Florida and Kentucky in the final game, and I got Kentucky taking it all with the young boys.
I don't know about all that.
With the young boys.
I agree.
Agreed.
I don't know, man. I feel like Florida's going to take, Florida, it's going to be Florida and Kentucky.
Be tough out.
Because Shabazz can't do it by himself, even though he averages 17 points and is the leader of the assists. And how your point guard going to be your leader of rebound?
Yeah,
okay?
that's unacceptable.
That's a problem.
Very unacceptable. Like, if you're a power forward center for that team, shouldn't that make you mad?
Yeah, it should.
So, if they stop Shabazz, that's it. Like, who else they got?
Bo Wright.
Bo
He's
Wright.
inconsistent.
Very inconsistent. So then, Florida's already in the final four. Kentucky is going to destroy Wisconsin. Wisconsin,
I don't know about destroy, but I think they're going to win.
They play a team D, team offense, but like offense, they only got like two people that like.
That's all you need in
double
college.
digits.
Yeah.
This ain't it.
No. But like, this is Kentucky, man. These are young freshmen. They ready to all out.
That Kaminsky kid, he's like the new dirt. Like he's like the poor man's dirt. Kaminsky's pretty nice.
That's too
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty nice.
Kentucky got 5 players that average above 10 points.
Yeah.
Right. Then they got rim
Balance.
protectors. And then they got posts. They can shoot outside. What else can Wisconsin do? They can't cover that. I have Florida going all the way because of senior. You know, Kentucky then came on to like probably the second round. They start believing in themselves. They gonna fail in the championship.
All right. I have Florida going in as well. Although, don't sleep on UConn because the last team that beat Florida was UConn. People forget about that. And UConn is a well-coached team. And Shabazz, he has that experience from this title when he was with Kimba. So I feel like don't sleep on that matchup. I do have Florida all the way. And even though I had Wisconsin in my bracket, just because I believe in madness, and I was like, no one's sleeping on Wisconsin. I'm gonna pick Wisconsin, and sure enough, I'm right. But do I have them going to the championship game? No. I don't know. It's gonna be a toss-up. It's gonna come down to the wire. Like I say, a buzzer beater. I mean, Kentucky, they have improved. They've done everything. So I feel like they can win. They can go to the championship game. But I don't know. There's something about Wisconsin that people are they're sleeping on. So I feel like they got a shot. But at the end of the day, Florida will be the national champion.
The funny thing about Kentucky, they my surprise team and the team I seen winning it all. Because I didn't see them getting this far. But after like the second round, everything just started clicking. Like especially the Harrison twins. Aaron Harrison been big, and then like Julius Randle, he just been like dominant down low. And then Young, they got a good supporting cast with Young. But shout out to Shabazz Napier. Like UConn, I think it's gonna be UConn Kentucky in a championship game.
But Kentucky would kill them.
But
but they still have Kimber though. Like,
but Kimber had Jeremy Lamb.
And he had Shabazz. Shabazz there. I'm saying
Shabazz is by himself, literally by himself.
But
true.
It's the tournament. Anything is possible.
I just think it's like what Calipari was preaching in the beginning of the year. These kids is coming into position. Like they're hungry. They're believing in themselves, and I just see them taking it.
People forget they was #1 team in the country when the season started.
Right.
I'm just gonna say, Patrick Young.
Yeah,
that's a man.
That's a man.
That's a man.
That's a man.
He can destroy them little kids in the championship.
I mean, don't sleep because the athleticism that will be if Kentucky and Florida play. Remember in the SEC championship, Florida only won by what, 1 point?
Yeah.
So it's like they can hang with them. And now that they got that experience back, it's just like, okay, we see them again, it's on. So I'm not sleep. Like Florida.
It's gonna be hard to beat a good team like Kentucky 3 times because if you remember, Florida beat them 2 times. Season.
And then the SEC, so they got to play them 4 times. I'm not about to
4 times is the charm. I think Kentucky's going to take it. Those big guards, the Andrew Harrison and the other Harrison, they put pressure on the ball. Wilbekin, they can neutralize Wilbekin from getting in the lane and facilitating. I think they can take it.
Well, these haven't been the only surprises when it comes to basketball. In the NBA, the playoffs are rapidly coming up, but the teams making it? Well, did you see that coming?
Playoffs.
We'll talk
Wizards.
Toronto.
Playoffs.
I tried to tell you about my Wizards. Y'all don't listen to me.
I wasn't sleeping.
In the College of Engineering, we build bridges from the simple to the complex. We have graduate and undergraduate programs in 6 departments. Our students and faculty study topics that touch your life today and affect your world tomorrow. In the College of Engineering, we make the future now. For more information, visit us online.
Hello, Aggies. I'm Jeremy Days. This is Aggie Nation, where we give you the update on all A&T sports. Let's get right into it. The track team is competing in their 6th annual High Point Verclassi meet. The 2-day meeting begins today at 12 noon. The running events begin at 3:30. Aggie baseball travels to Durham to take on the Eagles of North Carolina Central. The Aggies will be looking to shred their 6-game losing streak this Saturday at Durham Athletic Park. Aggie football will conclude spring practices with their annual spring football game. Come check out the Aggies offense square off against the Aggies defense in a scrimmage this Saturday at 1 p.m. in Aggie Stadium. Florida A&M hosts the Aggies in softball down in Tallahassee, Florida. Aggie softball will be looking to become 12-15 with the win this Saturday at 1 o'clock. That's all for Aggie Nation.
So the NBA playoffs are soon approaching, and we do have teams. You know, everyone thinks that the Heat are going to make it back, but they have, but they do have competitors in Indiana. But then you go to the West, and then you have teams like San Antonio and Houston. So guys, I want to ask you, who are the surprises in this year's playoffs, and who do you think actually has a chance to win this year's playoffs? I actually want to start with Jarrell.
As I was telling you guys, Washington Wizards are going to make the playoffs. And y'all laughed at me. And that's exactly what happened. We made the playoffs. I'm not saying we're going to the finals. That's blasphemous. I can't see us going to the second round because we could beat Toronto. I feel like anybody under the 3 seed, we can beat. Now, we face Indiana, Miami, you know. It's an L. It's real, but now, you know, we went from everybody bashing John Wall, and now when you hear John Wall, Riley, and I'm like, y'all were hating on him a year ago, and now y'all loving him. But it's cool. I have my Wizards. On the West, the Warriors. People still sleep on the Warriors. Like,
Exactly.
because they're the 6th seed, so
They're
they're going
the
to be like,
6th seed.
okay. And then if the Suns get in the playoffs, they're the 9th seed right now. The Suns get in the playoffs. Gerald Green has been balling right now.
Exactly.
So I feel like they could do some damage. I'm not saying they're going to win the series. They can go 6
So what are you saying about Golden State?
Golden
You
State.
can't shoot threes forever.
Yeah.
Nah, they got defense.
In the playoffs,
They got
you have to
defense now.
develop a half
Mark
court
Jackson been
offense.
putting in work. They got defense. They have structure now.
Well,
So
I
feel
saw what
like
the Spurs did to him. I don't believe in Golden State.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
But-
the fundamentals of the
but they
Spurs.
didn't- But you gotta look, they didn't have everybody. They didn't have Andrew Bogut, Andre Iguodala,
Right.
and David Lee. So you gotta look when they straps.
Don't sleep on
No,
it. This is what happened last year. They was like, oh, they're not gonna do nothing, and they did it. And now they got the experience. Let them get back in.
I'm honestly disappointed in the Warriors though. They were supposed to live up to
The height.
astronomical
But look, they
proportions.
catch fire late. Look at college.
Yeah.
But you
Catch
added,
fire.
you
Yeah.
added Jordan Crawford. You added Steve Blake. You added people that can back up Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
I just don't.
Honestly,
believe
they should be scoring out the gym.
playoffs where it matters the most. Let's see what they do in the playoffs.
Right now, April. That's where it starts.
it. So who you got, Justin?
I mean, I agree with him with the Golden State, but I'm actually against you when you say the Wizards can get out the first round because I got Toronto.
Toronto.
Hell,
Yourself back.
you see what DeMar DeRozan doing right now?
He's putting on work.
Yeah,
I'm like,
What Bradley Beal can't go right now?
So,
Bradley Beal can't go right now. What? Bradley Beal?
Bradley Beal can put work.
Nothing. He can't go.
All-Star game, it's just fun. That's just fun.
That's just fun.
We, playoffs where superstars get created.
Wall Bill, best back.
Lowry
3 years.
and DeRozan.
Lowry was just shooting. Just
He got snubbed. Y'all saying like he a straw? Like, is he a straw? Kyle Lowry a
So
straw?
hold on, let's say. So you have Toronto and who else?
I got Toronto and Golden State. 'Cause I feel Golden State, I mean, just like him, I feel with Andre Iguodala and Andrew Bogut, they bring a defensive presence to the team, and you know they can score the ball with ease.
You mean this for winning the first round, correct?
Yeah, I see them getting out the first round. Maybe,
Those are the, getting out the first round.
get towards the conference finals.
Ooh.
Maybe Golden State, just because.
Possibly, depending on who they play.
Depending on who they play, depending on how the playoffs go.
We here.
I don't see
Okay, I want to hear from this side because you guys look.
First of all, playoff conference. It's going between Spurs, OKC, and the Clippers. Yes, Clippers. Because y'all keep forgetting that the Clippers added Danny Granger, who's still a dominant player. People sleeping on that. He was the head
Danny
with LeBron James. Don't sleep
But
on
they
that.
always choke though.
But listen, they got the Clippers, and when they added JJ Redick, all right.
Boo.
Boo.
Duke Nation.
I mean,
Shout out
the
AJ.
Clippers have definitely changed up their whole
team
yeah,
right
they've
now.
changed
And
up
then
their whole team.
they got veteran leadership from, I guess you can call that veteran, with Hito Turkoglu and Jack. You know,
I agree because if you look at the Clippers, you know, look at who they've added this season, and then they've changed up their coaching. So I mean, choking wise, I don't think so. Because their coach has experience.
They got the doc.
Their coach has experience in the coach has experience in
Yeah,
I believe in Doc, but I don't believe in the team.
but
That's real.
okay. On the West, of course, you got the two big dogs. You got the Spurs, the big fundamental, and of course you got the Thunder, KD.
Slim Reaper, man.
Exactly. But my sleeper is someone who is a contender. Actually, is the Clippers. Even though they're in the 3 seed, a lot of people are sleeping on them.
Yeah,
just
I'm
like you
sleep.
said, a lot of
I'm
people.
sleep.
Well, just like you said, they tend to choke. But this year, I think they got the dog. So they're good. Blake Griffin is balling.
Is
Like
Blake gonna be manhandled again?
Yeah.
Because if he gets manhandled,
Blake has been playing
No,
angry
they-
lately.
Yeah.
It comes down to DeAndre.
Word
Jordan.
around the
If he
league,
can
he saw.
protect the rim and
Yeah.
And
be
shoot
one
his
of
free throws.
well, we don't know about that. Well, we don't know about that.
Yeah, word around the league.
Yeah, but
He soft as a teddy
Blake
bear, bro.
Blake
That's what they
Blake
say.
has been playing on a mission this year. Chris Paul, he's always going to do what he does.
Right.
That's the West. In the East, of course, you got the Pacers, who I think is in the East. They can just click.
They got
Actually, I don't like how they're
Paul
playing
George
right
is
now.
off right now.
Yeah, and then of course you got the Heat.
The Heat,
I'm tired of them.
greatness.
But my sleeper in the East is the Brooklyn Nets. I'm telling you right now, you do not want to play this team in the first round. You don't want to play them in the second round. When KG comes back, you have your rim protector. They're playing without Brook Lopez. Darren Williams is healthy. I mean, they're balling. Joe Johnson is out of here from 3. You don't want to play this team. Jason Kidd changed it to the small lineup. They have the best record since the
Brooklyn not getting out of the first round. They playing Chicago.
But hold up.
This is my
They
sleeper.
can,
You don't want to
though.
play them in the first
Here's
round.
my sleeper. because I ain't name our sleepers, all right? Don't be sleeping on the Phoenix Suns beating a person in the first round.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
Top team.
I mean, they AC, they gotta face
they
San
not gonna-
Antonio and
Yeah, they not gonna
watch.
be good.
Watch. Don't.
they
don't-
They're not gonna
go
beat
to 6 games.
They will upset somebody
yeah.
in the first
I
round.
see.
That's on going tragic.
In the East, do not sleep. I think Carmelo is tired of losing in the first round. When Phil Jackson got there,
Who they
gonna beat? The Heat?
Who they gonna beat?
I'm just saying, do not
They're
sleep
not
on the
beating
Knicks.
I mean,
not beating.
Ever since
They're not
Phil
gonna
got
beat the
there,
Pacers.
they've been on.
Yeah, they
And
have.
I think
They have.
Carmelo is tired.
So how they get
wait,
up
time
out
out.
of
Because the way the Pacers is playing right now, watch them be upset.
JR balling right now too.
Well,
But did that
guys,
see
I
what happened to
hate
LA?
to cut this off, but speaking of more controversy, the NFL free agents, where are they going? Where are they coming from? We'll
Washington.
talk about it when we get back.
Redskins,
Patriots.
This is Desean Jackson.
Sorry, Panthers.
This is an A&T Historical Minute, and I am William Robson. The Corbett Sports Center opened December 3rd, 1978. It is named after Ellis F. Corbett, a 1931 graduate of A&T. Officially known as Mr. A&T, his official title was Sports Information Director. He performed many other roles on campus, including dorm counselor, and he was a member of the board in control of intercollegiate athletics. The 3-story complex includes office space, classrooms, and 2 racquetball courts, in addition to an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Corbett also houses many of the human performance and leisure study courses at A&T. The Corbett Sports Center is the current home of the North Carolina A&T men and women's basketball teams and the swimming team. This has been a Historical Minute, and I am William Robson.
So recently released Eagles wide receiver Desean Jackson has actually just signed a 3-year, $24 million contract with the Washington
Redskins, baby. Let's go.
So there's been a lot of controversy and talk about it because the Eagles supposedly released them due to gang affiliations. So guys, this to be true, not to be true, and how do you feel this leaves the Redskins and then also would leave other teams such as the Eagles? I don't want to start with the Redskins, so I'm going to go back to this, Justin.
Well, Desean Jackson, dynamic receiver, one of the fastest players in the NFL. If any team would have got him, it's a plus. I wish he would have came to the Panthers.
Exactly.
Y'all want some tissues, bro?
Exactly.
I need a
Solid
tissue.
violin?
I need all that.
Yeah, man.
I'm a sad man right now.
Yeah.
But I must admit, you guys are going to be a threat in the NFC East, and it all comes down to RG3. If RG3 fails this year, it's strictly his fault and no excuses. I mean, you have Pierre Garçon and now
Exactly.
Desean Jackson. I mean, he had a career high 82 receptions last year, 1,300 plus yards receiving.
9 TDs.
I mean,
You run them 9 TDs,
And
right?
he could take the top off of any defense. Any
I mean, we
defense.
know. He did that.
And he's going to draw double teams. Therefore, Pierre Garçon is going to get single coverage. He's going to have a good year. So, I mean, I just think it's dangerous. And the gang affiliation thing, I think it's just all about perspective. The Philly media blowing things out of proportion and just judging a book by its cover, so to speak. So, I don't think it's really all that. As long as he's not been in trouble with the law, I don't see anything wrong with it. Desean Jackson, a viable receiver, dynamic receiver, and he's going to be a threat.
In the Washington Redskins, right?
Yeah.
Take it away, my skin.
It's not
Take it away, my skin.
Skins Nation.
Skins Nation.
All right. The fact that we took y'all leading receiver
I
to the
just want to make
division.
I just want to make this clear. Y'all didn't take, we released them. Let's be clear. Y'all just happen to be playing that.
Okay, first of all,
I'm not saying it makes it matter, but don't just make it seem like y'all just
like you
know,
turning down fried chicken for something healthy. You know fried chicken's too good.
everybody doesn't like fried chicken or need fried chicken. I'm just
like
saying,
fried chicken.
We like fried chicken.
Y'all
y'all
like
just
fried
happen to
chicken.
luck up the team that you went
Well,
to.
listen. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do this year because we got Pierre Garçon. I don't know why we signed Andre Robertson, but we could throw him in there. We got Robinson, we got Hankerson, then we got Desean Jackson. Don't forget about tight end Jordan Reed. Our receiving crew is nasty.
And we still got Morris.
Now,
And Robert Griffin
yeah,
is still
you know
our
what I'm saying. And on top of that, Desean did have 9 receptions, right? Correct,
Right.
9 TDs. Correct?
Right.
82 receptions.
Correct.
He was straight balling last year. And y'all released him to the game.
Let's clap for him.
in the year. Release your starting receiver. So what he gonna do us to y'all?
2 times a year.
Just wait and see.
Yeah.
NFC East.
Wait. Let me get a take. Y'all gave up y'all best receiver since '08 to the team that you arguably hate the most. Y'all done tortured us on Monday Night Football, and now we get to play y'all twice a year.
Twice?
Let us get Monday night. Let us get Monday night and let Desean get that bomb. Can that happen? Can you envision it? I see it, Stephon. You see it?
I see it.
You see already that deep ball?
I don't want to see it.
30 yards.
You see it?
I don't want to see
You
it.
don't want to see it?
I see a punt return.
Eagles fly, right?
I see a punt return, kick
Fly,
return.
Eagles
I
fly.
see all this.
Fly, Eagles fly.
We gonna throw it right into that bird.
I want to hear from the other
So-
Justin.
Sorry, Eagles fans, but Redskins always about to be great. The offense is gonna be great. I can't lie. They got Alfred Morris. People forgetting. They still got Alfred Morris in the passing game. Is just with Desean Jackson added to the crew. Henderson,
We stretching the field.
Santana Moss. We ain't even said Santana Moss. They're gonna be great. But to go about Desean Jackson, the game affiliation, I feel the Eagles organization just didn't like him as a person.
Why did y'all draft him if he had gang affiliate? He's been with y'all for 6
That's
years.
what
Yeah.
Y'all gonna let him go.
Exactly. He's from LA.
Andy Reid is
He's from LA. They knew. But
Right.
this is what you guys are failed to mention. You guys had one of the worst special teams in history last year.
Right.
And now you got one of the best kick returners. I mean, it was just perfect. You got a 2-for-1 deal. I can't say nothing. The front office did the thing right there.
Yeah. Philadelphia did it.
I will let
Jeffrey
y'all be
Shout out to
great
Lori.
for the moment. And
For the
as
moment.
an Eagles fan, I will never discredit what Desean has done for us. As an Eagles fan, I'm highly upset that we decided to make such decisions because first we got rid of Avant, then we got rid of Desean. Not saying we don't still have a pretty decent offense, because I mean we still have Cooper, we still have Jackson, we still have McCoy. Like so, our offense is
Hold on,
still
wait.
pretty
Who's their key acquisition?
Mark Sanchez?
Hey,
What happened in Philly?
that's gonna be on the
Oh
stat.
wow.
That's fine.
They got
Again,
y'all.
I'm at you Redskins best because
Why Eagles
you know
fly, right?
there happens to be this this little curse that goes with every time Eagles get rid of a player and we send them to Washington, they tend to
That was like only 2
Via
players.
Donovan.
Oh
McNabb.
man.
I mean, we got a Hall of Fame
But
with
no,
Sonny, though.
y'all take
We've done
no,
it
but
before.
when y'all take our star
Sonny
players,
was a star, and we made him a Hall of Famer. Let's take it back.
But-
Exactly.
but we're
You talking about recent time with Donovan?
Right, let's
McNabb.
go
We
all
had
time.
Shanahan as the coach.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Shanahan was a whack G.
Whack.
Yeah.
He just wanted a black
so now
person.
it's, now it's because of the coach now.
I'm not
So now
saying
the coaching is
I mean, what happened with McNabb
it's fine.
is in the
Again,
past.
no shade from an Eagles
You can look
fan
back at it on YouTube.
to a Washington's fan. Y'all enjoy, have fun. We'll see you on the field. Speaking up on the field, there's a lot of free NFL agents. So, who are the agents to be looking out for, and which ones that have already been signed do you think have been good moves for the team that they're going to? I want to start with Stephon.
Honestly, free agency. I'm sorry to say this, but Ed Reed, Champ Bailey, you know, they future Hall of Famers and anything like that, but their career's done. Point blank. Kevin career done. Nobody's gonna pick up scrub.
From Philly, right?
You got 3 receivers that's out there: Santonio Holmes, Austin, and I cannot think of the other one. Anywho, they can be on a team. You know, they could be a third receiver in there. All the good the rest of the free agency, they're not gonna be up until like probably draft day, like after draft day. Jonte Samuels, you might as well call it quits. Done. You know,
I'll have him on my team.
Right.
I'll take him.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
You give me a pick 6.
the way the NFL is right now, you gotta be young, you gotta be quick, you gotta be strong. Ain't no more for the old farts no more. Except for leadership.
We can say the Patriots going to the Patriots going to Super Bowl again. We can say it early.
What?
Look, Darrell Reeves
Right.
and Brandon Browner.
And
Is
Brandon
he
LaFell?
still taking
And Brandon
That's
LaFell?
Is he still taking
But
Adderall? That's fine.
Tom Brady makes any wide receiver great. He gonna make Brandon LaFell great.
He gonna make.
Tom Brady gonna
Feel?
make.
You're a Panther fan. How's that make you feel?
I mean, it hurt. I mean, I don't even want to talk about the Panthers right now.
Y'all let go
They just-
all y'all quality
All
receivers.
exactly.
They got
I
Tyquan
mean,
I'm getting
Underwood.
to that.
Mike Mitchell. I mean,
Tyquan Underwood. Y'all got Cotchery.
I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that.
I mean, Panthers. I'm sorry. Ain't much to say about the Panthers.
It's okay, Justin. It's all right.
Ain't much
It's
to say
all
about
right.
the Panthers. But
It's all right.
go back to the Let's go back to the Patriots. Brandon Brown and Darrell Reeves, it's gonna be hard to score. I mean, wide receivers to get off on them. So it's gonna be hard to score on them. So you know Tom Brady gonna put up points.
New England lost their spikes. They didn't lose spikes to the Bills.
Yeah.
It doesn't. When you got Tom Brady on the other side of the ball,
in, you know, they're always
points gonna be put on the board regardless.
Y'all sleeping on Denver. That's what y'all really.
Yeah, Denver. Yeah.
Denver made moves.
Realize y'all guys are in the AFC, New England. So y'all really don't have no type of contender. New England ain't going nowhere.
It's either
New England.
Denver.
It's the AFC Championship game again because Denver, they came up again.
Yeah, it's gonna be Denver and
AJ.
TJ Ward, DeMarcus Ware.
TJ Ward.
Von Miller's gonna be healthy.
Von Miller gonna be healthy.
Miller.
They got some pieces.
Yeah.
And yeah, Eric Decker left, but I don't
Who
know
cares
why
about Eric Decker?
left. Because Peyton Manning made Eric Decker in my eyes. I'm gonna suck with the Jets. The Jets did alright too though.
Yeah.
Jets-
And actually, that's my team who actually made a splash in free agency. The Jets. They picked up Mike Vick. Mike Vick was very important.
He's just losing.
Mike Vick was very important because the fact that, okay, we know they brought Geno Smith in to be the man. But, I mean, he struggled a little bit last year. He came on at the end. But I think a presence like Mike Vick, a veteran, a seasoned veteran, he can bring leadership, and he actually can put some heat on Geno Smith.
And take his number.
Yeah, who's wearing number 7?
Yeah, he's gonna wear number 6.
He's gonna have to put some heat on Geno Smith. So he needs to feel like his job is in jeopardy, and then he'll perform as well. Their defense was already good, so you add a receiver, Eric Decker. I mean, he's a respectable receiver. He's not a star.
Manning made him great.
He's not a star. And another team that I thought did fairly well was the Oakland Raiders.
Agreed.
I mean,
Matt Shaw's still not the answer.
yeah, no, Matt Shaw,
Not the answer.
scrub. But I'm saying Justin Tuck, Lamar Woodley,
Hakeem
they-
Nicks.
Exactly, they all
JD?
Super Bowl champions.
Yeah,
Can bring-
he had the nerve to say that. Maurice Jones-Drew had the nerve to say they was gonna win the Super Bowl with Matt Shaw as the quarterback.
Nah,
Yeah,
see that.
that's
I
dead.
think they need
That's
to
dead.
plug in Terrell Pryor. What's going on? Why don't y'all?
Yeah,
vote for him?
give him a chance.
But the Redskins, of course. Y'all did y'all things, and I'll give y'all this. This is a one time.
I didn't want
Someone
to
take
get.
so I can watch
this
it
one
over
time
and
thing.
over and over.
But the losers, the Carolina Panthers.
It's okay, buddy.
Y'all defense still
I'm so
okay.
in love.
We ain't got
with
no
the
corners.
Panthers. I'm so in love with the Carolina Panthers. Our defense is still intact. There's still some headhunters. Kuechly is still gonna be doing his thing. But God, what are y'all doing? You let go of
Smitty.
How you let go of Smitty?
Tag
Brandon
in.
Bell?
Baltimore too. Y'all.
Yeah, he already threatened us. I'm scared. I actually want him to get off.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Tag
You let go
in.
of Ted Ginn, a punt returner, kick returner, and a
Season
receiver.
ever since
And
Ohio
Cam-
State. Y'all let him go.
And then
Exactly.
Cam Newton has the ankle surgery. He's gonna be throwing the receivers he's never thrown to.
Brandon
Interception.
Bell.
If we don't get Sammy Watkins or Kelvin Benjamin,
It's
I'm gonna be
over.
totally disappointed in it. Like, what are y'all doing? Jerry Richardson, spin that bread, baby.
know.
Spin that bread.
Y'all lost Captain
Mike
Butler.
Mitchell going.
Yeah, spin that bread, baby.
And my team, the losers, is the Dallas Cowboys.
The
It's
laughing
fun seeing
stock.
them
Yeah.
fail, man.
8-8 is.
It's so
8-8.
fun to see them.
Yes.
Ware left, Miles Austin left, and we took Hatcher.
Yep.
Like, who did they get? Did they get any?
Brandon,
Waiting.
The 28, 29
Again, who did they get? Who did they get? Like,
he's like 34
So he probably
in his
34.
sophomore season.
I
and
guess.
he's terrible. And let Romo get hurt.
Romo's.
I mean, they're so caught up in keeping Romo that they're losing
It's
potential
beautiful.
to
Yeah.
grab
Romo plays
anybody
fast.
else.
Exactly.
Can Romo play till 70? Can we have that? Because
Wait, Bearfront?
it's beautiful.
See his
Can
effect
Romo
on
get to the
Duke.
playoffs?
I was gonna say that.
You see his
He went
effect
to
on
Duke
Duke.
and,
Right. You wore the Duke shirt, and what happened? We
Madness.
just losing right now. I'm sorry, bro.
Shout out Duke though. Shout out.
No. Shout out Mercy.
We'll say that for another day.
We'll save it for another day because that's all the time we have for this episode of the Sports Zone. Make sure you join us on Twitter and follow us on Instagram. Till next time, guys, from the Sports Zone.
Shout out to the Panthers.
His
and Philly.
nation.
Hey,
Peace.
You know,
Fly Eagles fly, right?
We're gonna fly this
I
year.
got
It's
stuck.
cool. We may
I was
lose
like,
to y'all
oh.
a game or two, but we
I ain't know what